Okay. So in your case, I would like to suggest you one thing. Remove that sometimes and whenever I get time. No. Now you are not a person who just loves or who just wants to learn English. No. Now it is your, need. You have to be very fluent and confident in English. Make a proper routine for you, that this is a particular routine I'll follow every single day, no matter what happens in my life, whether you are sad, whether you are motivated or not, whether you are feeling to do this or no. It is kind of like come rain or shine, I'll do this much of work every single day because this is my first priority in order to get a job. We are talking about one, but there are many companies. All of out of them, we are talking about only one. So one of the companies, I used to work one of the companies. Okay. First of all, as you know, we are meeting for the very first time, so I would like to know about yourself.
Okay, ma'am. First of all, thank you so much. I was trying very long time connect with you, but finally today I connected with you. So
Yes,
I am
yeah.
very happy.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Uh, my name is Sangeeta, and I was born Batapet, Nalanda in Bihar. And if I talking about my qualification, so I have completed my graduation, BSc, Bachelor of
Mm-hmm.
Science in Geology honors. And if
Mm-hmm.
I talking about my hobbies, my hobbies is dancing, studying, planting, and take care of animals.
Take care of animals. Okay. Animal lover.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
currently I am living Haryana and Gurgaon with my husband. That's all about me.
Okay. Okay. And what do you do right now?
Right now I am learning web designing course.
Web designing. Okay. Online? Are you learning everything online?
Yes, online.
Hmm. Okay. So do I need to introduce myself too?
I know, ma'am, very well. I know you.
Yes. Okay. So tell me about your experience of doing that, taking care of animals. Like this is your hobby. So I would like to know about that.
Ma'am, what when I was living in my in-law house, so that time I was care about animals. But nowadays I am living in Haryana, Gurgaon on the rent. So
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get time to take care of animals.
I don't get time to take care of.
I don't get time.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. So I was asking the experience of taking care of at that time also, like what did you do? What are the main routine for them? And how many pets did you have?
These days I have not pets.
No, no, at that time when you were able to take care of them.
At that time, my in-law house we have.
Mm-hmm.
So I living there only like 5 and 6 months.
Okay.
So I was feed them,
Mm-hmm.
and
You used to
when
feed them.
I I was cook food after I make food like one chapati, two chapati every day.
Mhm. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great. And I would like to know about your family too. Like, how many members are there in your family?
And I have 8 member in my family, but I
Mm-hmm.
am living nuclear family in Gurgaon. But when I was living in my in-law house, so we have living joint family.
Mm-hmm. So eight members were there.
Yes,
Okay. Now you are here living with only with your husband.
yes, only with my husband.
Oh, okay. And when did you get married?
I have got marriage 2019.
19.
Yes,
Ah, okay. And after completing your qualification, did you apply somewhere for a particular job or something?
yes, I was try and I did work somewhere like no, calling
Mm-hmm.
and on Excel,
Okay.
one of the one of the company in Gurgaon. I was
Mm-hmm.
doing, yes, like
Mm-hmm.
4 and 5 months.
You were doing a job there,
Yes, yes. But
and then
nowadays
when
I'm not doing
why did you leave
because
that job?
my English is very poor. I was unable to speak, but there have requirement English language who know very well English language. So when I was doing work, so at that time, like feel very agitation and nervous, like sigh.
Mhm.
So I decided first of all we should learn English language. Then we will try. So that's why I
Okay.
left.
Oh, but it is really a tough decision that you have taken. It was must be very audacious one to take. And when did you exactly join that particular job? In which year?
Uh, 2022.
You joined in 2022, and when did you leave it?
Like one, August. In 1 August, I left.
Okay, in this year itself. Okay, like last month. It's now September, and you left
Yes,
it in on 1st August. Okay, okay, and because of English, you had taken this decision to just leave this job and just learn. So you must be doing a lot of practices nowadays in order to because it is very essential for you to do a lot of practice and talk to many people or read something because now it is your need to learn and to become fluent and confident in English, right? So,
yes, ma'am.
so what are the things that you are doing in order to
Sorry.
improve?
Okay. Ma'am,
Mhm.
sometime I watch English content conversation video like your. I have been watching your video very long time, like 4 and 5 months. I follow
Mhm.
and 2 and 3 channel more Ajay sir and
Okay. Mhm.
Charisma ma'am. I watch conversation video and sometime I read English story book and sometime I practice on my self front of mirror when when I have get time to practice, then I start to stand front of mirror and I ask lots of questions from myself. Yes,
Okay. So in your case, I would like to suggest you one thing. Remove that sometimes and whenever I get time. No. Now you are not a person who just loves or who just wants to learn English. No. Now it is your, need. You have to be very fluent and confident in English because you want to have a particular job and you have to apply there. You cannot wait for 1 year or 2 years. Okay, you have
yes,
to become in just 3 or 6 months. Okay,
yes, yes,
so remove sometimes I read book or sometimes I do this. Sometimes when I get free time, I stand in front of mirror and I do practice. No, make a proper routine for you that this is a particular routine I'll follow every single day, no matter what happens in my life. Whether you are sad, whether you are motivated or not, whether you are feeling to do this or no, it is kind of like come rain or shine, I'll do this much of work every single day because this is my first priority in order to get a job, right?
yes. Mm.
Yes. So, have you ever made a proper routine for yourself in order to learn this language?
Yes, ma'am. I will try
Yes, you should.
definitely.
You should because in my case, why I am now confident and fluent in English because I have already made a proper chart for myself. Like I will never miss a single day when I have started my journey. In 1 year, I am here. So if you are really firm and if you are really like sure about your skills and about the thing that you wanna have a job, you wanna do that particular job, then make a proper list in which you can mention like 20 minutes of reading, 20 minutes of speaking, and 20 minutes of listening practice. And whatever you are doing, like these three practices, you have to do it repeatedly, like thrice in a day, thrice in a day. Like whatever you are listening, try to read it 3 times in a day. Whatever you are reading, try to read the same pages 3 times a day. Whatever you are speaking to yourself, try to practice that same topic in front of mirror many times. I'm just suggesting you to start with 3 times. After that you can revise even 5 times, even 10 times. People do that when they are going to face an interview, and when they are applying for interviews and a particular job, people repeat a lot of things many times. People speak to many people in a day, like they spend all the time, whole the day, just preparing for that particular interview. So do that. Okay. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes. So have you talked to any YouTuber? And yeah, you mentioned you have uploaded 3 videos on your YouTube channel. So with whom did you talk?
Uh, I talked with Ajay sir
Ajay, sure. Okay.
and one of video Rohit sir.
Okay.
And yes, I have 2 video uploaded.
Okay. Okay. So you must be mailing many people for this conversation for practice. That's good. And otherwise, I already told you. So now I would like to know about your daily routine.
Okay, ma'am. I wake up early in the morning at 5 a.m. Then I fresh up myself. After that I start to study like 1 hour I study,
Mm-hmm.
and after that I go to make breakfast at 8 a.m. and after that um, after that I have sorry I prepared my breakfast, I have complete, and then I went to sorry I go to bath,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that I worship, and then pa- um, I pack lunch for my husband,
Mm-hmm.
and after that I feed breakfast uh, of my husband, and then he go to on his work,
Mm-hmm.
and after that in afternoon uh, I sitting on the bed for a study, and like my web designing course I studied 2 and 3 hours, and
Mm-hmm.
sometime I like in 12 p.m. like 30 minutes I rest, and I use mobile little bit. I watch YouTube video and like reels. This kind of video I watch, and after that in evening time I go to market or some buy some vegetable,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that I come my home, and then I make a dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Dinner like in 8 p.m. I make dinner, and after that finish my dinner, and after my husband came to home, and I feed them, and after that I study like in evening time, 9 to 10 p.m. I study. Yes, and
Mm-hmm.
after that in my timing sleep. After that I sleep 10 p.m. I sleep.
Okay. At 10 p.m. you sleep. So
Yes,
what
ma'am.
is the last thing you do before going to bed? That you mentioned you study. So do you study still, like which you are doing a course web designing, or do you read a particular book too?
No, ma'am. Like my web designing course related, I study.
Okay,
Yes.
so this time you can decide this time for yourself to read a particular book. Whatever you like, you should read that book. And I'm curious to know, like, what do you read? What do you study for whole day? Like, you first of all, why do you wake up at 5 a.m.? Is there any particular aim to wake up every day in at like every day at 5 a.m.? Because I guess you are only two people living here, and you have to just prepare breakfast or lunch for your husband. You can do that if you wake up at 7 or 6 still. So why do you wake up at 5? Like, what motivates you to wake up at 5?
No, ma'am. From my childhood, we have habit at wake up in the morning. Yes.
Wow, wow. And still this is in you, like you wake up at 5.
Yes.
Impressive, very impressive. Sometimes I inculcate a habit of getting up early in the morning, but after 20 days, I just switch and I start getting up late. Then I struggle a lot to get the same habit again. Then I start waking up again. It happens with me every now and then. So I always try to get up early in the morning because I also love to get up early in the because in the morning time I can do a lot of things and 2 or 3 tasks at the same time. And I love reading books, so I prefer to read in the morning. First thing in the morning I try to read book. So that's why I always love to wake up early, but every now and then it happens I get this habit to wake up late also. So that's why, but it is impressive that you have this habit since childhood. Wow, great. Okay, if I ask you, like, is there any new habit that you want to inculcate in yourself, then what would it be?
Mm, I like a study and sometimes like I feel bored. So
Mm-hmm.
I make reels because when I was in 12th standard, so I was doing dance. So uh, I like dancing. So when I
Mm-hmm.
feel bored, so I start to make reel shorts reel, and I have Instagram ID, and we have 3,000 followers.
Oh, wow. Great. Okay. So you post your dance videos on Instagram. Lovely.
Yes,
Okay. And whole day, whenever you get time, you study for that web designing course, right?
yes, yes,
Okay. So side by side, make a proper routine for English too, because it is
yes, yes,
really
yes.
mandatory. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So now I would like to correct you here and there little bit. You have to work on your grammar part little bit. You are not making many mistakes here and there. First, what I like about you, I would like to tell you that whenever you make mistake, you I guess immediately realize too, like whatever you know. Like when you were explaining about your daily routine, you said I went to, and immediately you corrected yourself. No, no, I go to. Right. So this is good about you. Like whatever we know, we should correct at the same time. When we our mind always tell us like, oh no, you use the wrong verb or wrong preposition here, so immediately you corrected yourself, and that is the thing I liked about you. Other than that, you said 8 member in my family. Okay, so whenever we are using plural form like 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, we always use members. We have to use plural form of that. Okay, 8 members in my life. You said 8 member. Okay, in your family, sorry, not life, in your family, yes. Then you said one of the company. Okay, one of the company. So this is the one good pattern in English. We use one of the companies. We are talking about one, but there are many companies. All of out of them we are talking about only one. So one of the companies. I used to work one of the companies. Okay, that is a proper pattern. Okay, then you said I have been watching your videos a very long time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. So whenever we use I have been watching or your videos, that is present perfect continuous tense. I have been watching. So we use when we are talking about a period of time, we use for. When we are talking about a point of time, we use since. So you should have used I have been watching your videos for a long time. For a long time. You missed only for preposition. That is not preposition, that is like we denote the timing. Okay? Yes. Next, yeah, I told you already, remove when I get a time or sometimes. Remove those two words from your daily routine. You have to tell like I do it every single day. Okay? Next, yeah, I asked about your file. Yeah, you were talking about your husband. He go to after taking breakfast. He go to something like that. So you said he go to. Instead of whenever we talk about the third person, we always use he goes to. He goes
Goes.
to. Yes. And after that also you said he comes back. My husband comes back after that. In the evening you were talking. So you said my husband come back. My husband come back. Come to home. Right. Like this. But instead of come, you should have used he comes back. Comes. Okay.
He comes back.
Yes. Okay. At this time he comes back and after that we have dinner and all that. He goes, he comes. When you are talking about yourself, use V1. When you are talking about a third person singular, then use SES with V1. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Now let's talk about your hurdles. Like what are the problems that you are facing while speaking in English?
Ma'am, I able to speak audio call, like we have no any hesitation. But when
Mhm.
I start front of people, like video call and front of people, so while speaking, little bit I hesitate and I stuck while speaking.
Okay. Okay. So you
And
get stuck. Ah, okay.
yes,
So is that you now you are aware about your problem. So did you find the solution of this problem? Because you have been watching many videos nowadays. Like you
yes,
share like you've been watching my videos also for a long time. You are watching other people's YouTube channel too. So you must got the solution also of your issue. Have you searched about it?
yes, ma'am. I search about it, but I have not environment. So how to express
Mhm.
myself front of people? Like,
Mhm. So this is now, I guess this problem is already solved by many people. Like if you don't have environment, you can join many WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups, you can join, you can mail people, you can talk to many people. Nowadays, I have seen many YouTubers, new YouTubers, emerging in the market, and I have seen they are also doing the same thing. So you have to do your small research, and then you will get lot of people out there and you can talk to them. Nowadays we cannot complain like, okay, I don't have a person to talk with whom I should talk with and all that. So this is, I guess, this problem is now solved. Now the second is you get stuck or you get not nervous, you get stuck, you don't get words or maybe something in your mind. So for that we need to gather the knowledge first in our mind. If there is a lot of plethora of knowledge in our mind, we will not stuck. Why we stuck? Because we don't have the particular knowledge about on a particular topic or about something whatever we are talking. So for that, first try to read. That will reading will help you in your pronunciation, in your confidence, and building your vocabulary and plethora of content. You will be able to speak automatically.
okay,
Yes. So just inculcate a habit of reading. Okay.
okay, ma'am.
Yeah,
Okay.
that will help. Yes. Anything that you wanna ask?
No, ma'am, I know very well about you.
Okay. Okay. Great. Yes. You don't have any
Ma'am,
question for me?
I have one question. I want to talk with you again, like when I will connect with you.
On a particular topic, you want to discuss some topics with me, like for practice. Hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
practice. Like,
Okay, you can just remind me once, send me an email whenever you get free time. I'll look at my daily routine. Like I always fix the routine for a week, so after that I'll tell you like when we can have the next session. Okay.
okay, ma'am. So you can tell me one time when I will mail you.
Whenever you get free time, you can mail me. I'll see. I'll check my routine and then I'll book your session. I'll
Okay,
reply you the timing and everything. Okay.
okay,
Yes. Yeah. Okay, then bye bye. Have a great day. And yeah, for the
okay.
next session, you can do one thing after this session. Try to write about your daily routine and try to write about your husband too. Because while writing about your husband, you will get a chance to talk about the third person, singular person, and you will be able to use SES form where he goes, what he likes, what he does, how he manages his time. So many things are there, right? So when you start writing, you will get a chance of using SES form. Okay?
Okay, okay, ma'am. Nice to
Yes.
talk with you. Have a nice
Yeah,
day.
likewise. You have a great smile. Keep it up and keep doing the great work. Keep practicing with different people. You will be able to see a drastic change after 6 months if you do this practice consistently. All the very
Yes, ma'am.
best.
I will. Yes, ma'am. I will try best for myself.
Mhm. Okay, then. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Bye. Bye, ma'am.